I like the Montreal Canadiens and I like the Vancouver Canucks. They're two of my three favorite teams in the NHL. With that being said, the Montreal Canadiens have just defeated the Vancouver Canucks 3-2 in Vancouver in this Saturday night Hockey Night in Canada game. This was an absolute slobber knocker of a match. 37-31 the shots on goal for Vancouver. Face-offs were very much dominated by Bo Horvat on the Vancouver Canucks. He took up to 30, I believe, in this game, and it was just a crazy game to watch either way. It was fast-paced at times, a little bit slow on other times, but the momentum was going there for both teams, and Vancouver Canucks fans were looking forward to this one because it was our first game back at home in Rogers Arena in quite some time. Jacob Markstrom got himself the start here after taking the night off against the Minnesota Wild. That was Richard Bachman's game. That was really not a good game, but Markstrom is back in here for the first time since Tuesday, I believe, and right away things are making themselves known to the fans watching this game. Montreal takes themselves 31 shots on goal. Markstrom saves 28 of them. Markstrom with a .903 save percentage. Carey Price, on the other hand, played very well himself. This one was a 37-shot performance by the Canucks, and Carey Price saved 35. He was an absolute wall in this game. Carey Price was out there looking calm, cool, and collected. Even the really good opportunities that he saved, by the way, these were all opportunities where Carey Price just held himself up, didn't overreact, and you see this a lot with Jacob Markstrom in particular. He's a very tenacious goalie when the opportunity presents itself. He can become really aggressive at times. That is not Carey Price here in this game. Carey Price was the complete opposite of Markstrom in that he was really just stable throughout the entire game, no matter how good the other chances were. Huge commends to Carey Price in his game tonight. But let's talk about the goals. The first goal of the game was from our man, TOMAS TATAR, and this was the one that caused everybody on Twitter and the internet, and even Jim Houston on the broadcast, to say the famous quote, Tatar, I'm not going to do it here because that's kind of embarrassing, but he gets himself a really nice long breakout pass from Jeff Petrie in his own zone. Tatar finds himself in alone against Jacob Markstrom. He corrals the puck a little bit in his feet, then he walks right in, absolutely snipes it up on the glove. Markstrom had no chance on that one. Tatar just totally beat him out, and that was his 9th of the year. That was the 1-0 goal of the game, and just a few minutes later, Michael Del Zotto gets himself his first of the season. This one is a breakout that's led by Del Zotto. Then he passes it off as he enters the zone, rushes to the net. Tyler Mott takes a shot. It's tipped by Roussel onto the goal, and Carey Price stops it a little bit, but it bounces off to the side where Michael Del Zotto was in there to pot in the rebound. That is his first of the season. The game is tied. And then, going into the third period, things are starting to heat up because the Vancouver offense is in their zone on the power play. They're cycling it, they're doing their thing, and all of a sudden, they send it over to Elias Pettersson. And Pettersson absolutely one-times it, but it gets saved by Carey Price. And everybody's freaking out because he's had a few one-timers in this game that either didn't connect, he didn't get all of them on, or they just went wide. But this one was the first one where everyone was like, ooh, that could have been a good goal if it went in, just saved by Carey Price. But no fear, because just a few seconds later, they set it up again, pass it over once again to Elias Pettersson, who absolutely roofs it up high, far side. Carey Price is frustrated with himself because he's like, damn, I should have gotten that one. Pettersson is back on the board for his 11th. He hasn't scored in so many games. It felt so good to get one back. The Vancouver Canucks lead the game 2-1. But they only led the game for like 30 seconds or something, because coming back the other way, Andrew Shaw from DOMI and Drouin gets the Canadiens back up on the board. And this one was not really Shaw's intention. Domi's out there on the side, on the goal line, throws it out in front. Shaw is there in the slot. It bounces off of his skate right in. That's an unlucky goal for the Vancouver goaltender to stop, but the game is tied. Andrew Shaw's 6th of the season from Drouin and Domi gets themselves back in the game. And then speaking of Jonathan Drouin, on the power play, late into the game, gets himself an opportunity to walk the puck right out on the blue line. He's skating left, and he shoots right. It goes up and over the glove. Markstrom can't really see it because he's screened. He can see the shot, but he wasn't able to prepare properly because of the amount of traffic that was blocking his vision of the play in front of him. That was the game-winning goal, and the Vancouver Canucks walk away with this one with another loss, but it doesn't feel as bad because Pettersson got a goal. We're back at home. The Canucks played a game where they didn't allow 5 or 6 goals. They allowed 3 this time, which in itself is a win, I guess. I mean, not literally, but regardless, everybody was watching this game, everyone was hyped about Pettersson. The Montreal Canadiens get themselves another win. They won against Calgary, they won against Vancouver. Carey Price is starting to look again like the Carey Price of the playoffs a few years ago. This is a goaltender who's able to stabilize the play just within his own head, no matter how strong the opportunities the other way are coming. And the Montreal Canadiens get points from a ton of guys in this one. Jonathan Drouin gets himself 2 points, a goal, and an assist, and the game winner, TOMAS TATAR, is back on there. Elias Pettersson gets himself on the board once again. That goal was assisted by Hutton and Goldolba, and I want to talk about Hutton because Hutton was really good in this game. A lot of defensive plays and offensive opportunities insinuated by Ben Hutton's strong play. It was awesome to watch. And Montreal, on the other hand, we had some really good performances from some of their other guys. Domi was all over the puck. It was crazy seeing him in this game. Carey Price, of course, fantastic performance from him. Jacob Markstrom, you gotta give commends to him as well. But overall, a very entertaining game from both sides. I like the Canucks and I like the Canadiens. This was a great game to watch. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Plus, gaming, and bye.